Hey, what's up everyone? This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with a gameplay review of Antharion, and this is going to be developed by the people of Orphic software. And so this is an epic old school fantasy RPG that combines tactical turn-based combat with the freedom of exploring a huge and open world. And so I will say that this game has a lot of great things about it, but there are some things about this game that just really want to make you shake your head at, because I just don't understand some of the decision making behind some of the things in this game. But otherwise, an overall good game. And I'll tell you what, one of the big things here is that you can choose between a whole bunch of classes here. You can fully customize a party of 4, and you can choose between 7 races. Let's see here, and 9 classes, and you can get up to what, 15 skills right here on the right side. So you can really have a lot of different things that you can make right off the bat. But I will say that for some reason the developers have made it to where the white wizard or the white magic class in general just really sucks, because there's a lot of failing and fizzling in this game. So right when you need to heal the most, your guy's what, down half his HP, you can fail your heal and then the next turn he's dead. There's really nothing you can do about it. So unless you have the white wizard going before your tanks, then afterwards, if they do fail the heal spell, then maybe he could pop his potion. But if the tank goes first, which he should because he'll be in the front of the party, then he will be just absolutely boned. And there's really nothing you can do about it. So the white wizard class is just horrible. It's just terrible, okay? Just don't even think about it. The black wizard class, obviously, you want to make different types of classes when you start off with, because the reason being is that you want something that has two-handed melee, and then one-handed, and then you want an archer, and then you want a magic user, because then you'll have all the different weapons. You don't need one guy that just gets a two-hander, and then your second guy gets the, second best two-hander. Who wants that noise, right? You want to get somebody with a two-hander, then a one-hander, and then the bow, and then somebody to actually cast some good magic. So therefore, it makes it an easier choice, I guess, because you're not going to choose a white magic class to start off with. You're going to go with either the black magic or the gray magic. But the gray magic class is really kind of a support magic. It's got polymorph, you can teleport, you can mark where you're at and then teleport back to town. And so it's just not extremely great for combat situations, especially not in the beginning. And I have played a good 20 hours of this game already, and I have to say that I'm fairly addicted to this game, but like I said, lots of little things about this that just really scratch your head. Ugh. And of course, you can make it to where each one of these guys can double class, and that's the whole point of this game right here, is that not only does one guy need to be good at one thing, he needs to be good at another thing. So right off the bat, you want to make sure that you actually have 20 points or more in whatever your attack stat is going to be, because I have found that if you start off with less than 20, you're going to be missing so much and so often that the game is just going to be absolutely unplayable. Absolutely unplayable. And the thing about it too is that you need to have at least 15 pickpocketing before you actually get off in the world. You need alchemy, because you need to make those potions. Like I said, white magic is moot. You're not going to start off with a white magic user, so you definitely need to get alchemy so that you can make all the potions, alright? And then after that, you need lore. Lore is absolutely, hands down, the best thing that you could ever get as a secondary stat for your guy, because this makes it to where you have the ability to discover secret passages, and then on top of that, can identify the items. And I don't know why, it's broken in that respect, because you need to get lore. So if you had to choose between getting lore or getting pickpocketing or even defense, then you're gonna go with lore. In fact, I don't even think about unarmed. Unarmed doesn't even occur to me, okay? Why get unarmed? That's just not fun. That's not fun to me unless you got fist weapons, but I haven't seen any in the game yet. So, I'm a little bit frustrated, but also still having a lot of fun. I mean, that's just how I feel about this game. I'm torn. I am absolutely torn. Let's go ahead and show what I mean. Let's go ahead and begin up a game and get right to it. Now, the graphics in this game isn't going to be the best, but given that it was developed by 2 guys, probably in their basement, I have to say that it's good enough. Definitely. you know, who needs to have their feet moving about like this? So in a lot of old school RPGs, if you stop, then the time stops. But if you move, then the time goes. So that's going to be kind of an old school flavor right there. So you can move here and then you can talk to this guy. Now the great thing about this game is that it's absolutely open world, and they give you usually 2 choices in order for you to finish a quest. And here I can go and do this butcher quest, and I accepted it already. So here's the butcher quest. So the administrator right here in Ashland asks you to assist him by killing the butcher who's cutting up and eating up townsfolk. Well, that's not really cool. So you definitely need to go and stop this madness. Alright, so let's go ahead and stop the butcher, because, you know, eating people, that's not cool. So this is where you need to go. Now, when you play this game, it's important to have lighting. So here I have for my secondary as a torch. So here's going to be the mini map. Now, unfortunately, there's no overall map. So if I move around enough, I will get lost. I will absolutely and utterly just get lost in my surroundings, because there's no map showing where I have been to already. Let's go ahead and move up, let's move back. And then let's go over here, and we got some roaches to deal with right here. So we can just skip a turn, and then we're just going to fire my arrows. And like I said, my guys are pretty nicely leveled up. Level 4 already, and I have pretty good bit in magic and lore and all this good stuff. See here, and I'm gonna go and use my spell. Hit this. There we go. She failed her cast. I had an 83% chance to hit, but failed to cast. And that actually comes to because of this stat right on over. Oh, I can't look at the stat yet. Let's go ahead and kill these roaches first. All right, let's go ahead and take these guys out. Look, I'm using a mug as my one-handed weapon at the moment. All right, 88% chance. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and see if I shoot my fireball now. There we go. Absolutely unreliable. Magic users are just absolutely, it just really chafes my hide. Okay, but I do notice that at the higher levels, then the fizzles kind of go away a little bit more, because here, if you increase your wisdom score a lot more, then it will make it to where you can have a higher chance of successfully casting your spell. And so I really believe that this game is more or less balanced around level 10 and higher, but in the beginning it's going to be fairly frustrating, and I think that's why there's a lot of negative reviews on this game, because a lot of people is just going to play the first few hours and then find, oh my god, this is succotash. It's just some of the decisions here I just don't know. So let's go ahead and rummage through the barrels. And look, okay. So look, my guy got hit. In one battle, he's already lost half of his health. Half! And I'm actually a little bit over leveled for this right now, because I went and got one more level before actually doing this review, so that I won't nub it up, okay? So I'm actually one little bit level higher than what I need to be. And already those roaches has taken off half my health. So of course I need to either pop my health potion, which right now I don't really have that much. So let's go ahead and get my alchemist, and let's go ahead and create a health potion. So what I need is a pestis root. Now each one of these things weigh 1. So here, as you can see, my carrying weight is 100. But usually you tend to make your alchemist your magic caster, and so they don't have that much strength, and so they're not going to be able to wield as much items. It's just some of the stuff here. I mean, why make it weigh this much? I just don't understand the thought on this. And I need a heart bulb here, so let's go ahead and create a couple of these health potions. There we go. And then we're going to separate these actually. And then we are going to give one to this guy here, because he's melee. And then after that, we're going to give one to my boy, my big boy, my orc here. Alright, and there's another thing here about this game. So you have strength that helps melee damage, and then also helps determine how many pounds you can carry. And then dexterity also helps get you maximum action points, and then increase all weapon accuracy. But then you have skill, right? And it says governs your proficiency with two-handed melee weapons. I don't know what this means. I really don't know. Does this mean that if I get more points in my two-handed melee, then he hits harder? Or does it mean that he's a little bit more accurate? But I don't get it. Then what's dexterity then? It's just, I don't know. Right now, I just don't know. All I know is that I need to increase all three, otherwise I'm just going to be rubbish at melee. I mean, there's some things that just aren't really explained in this game. So let's go ahead and grab all this stuff up now. And it looks like I have another one. Let's see, armor 2. And he's got an armor 3 shield, so okay, he's not going to be able to hold that. Okay, so let's go ahead and I mean, there's some things I have to really rant about right here, and all of these things right here just kind of doesn't add up. Now let's go ahead and get the lockpick there. And there's no real reason why you can't have a lot of lockpicks, and they should actually have a disarm skill, because lockpicking is just a number. And like I said, it's some things rely on other things, such as, like I said, that melee skill. It relied on my strength and dexterity. But here, look, my lockpicking, and this is a bad example. Who's my picker? This one. This is my lockpicker. Okay, so it doesn't matter who in my party has the highest lockpicking skill. This guy has it, so automatically this guy's used. All right, but does lockpicking take into effect with my dexterity in mind? I don't know. I don't know. And so I don't know if he's actually the best person to actually go ahead and be the lockpicker, because if so, then I should have made it my archer, because my archer is going to get dexterity. So, I mean, alright, well, let's go ahead and take a look at what is good about this game. So, here, the dungeons, there's lots of loot to be found every freaking where. And look at that, I'm actually giving my lockpicks to the wrong person. It's actually to that guy. So he's my lockpicker and my alchemist, which is really bad, because when they level up, they get 5 skill points to spread around. And I need to make it to where I have a primary and a secondary. And the primary is needing to have defense and attack, but now I have to put up my lockpicking skill and also my alchemy. So I need one-handed melee, and then later on I need more defense. And I just don't know why that was really necessary to also add in the defense, because it increases your chance to block with shields. So does that mean that the armor value on here doesn't really matter? You know, it's just okay, you know, yeah, this game here does have a lot of question marks. Lots. And let's gonna move up here, and then let's get this guy in range and attack. Now, the nice thing here is that, as you can see here, you are just going to do a turn-based combat wherever you're going to be standing, which is good and bad. The good news is that every corridor is going to be different. I can use this whole terrain as my playground. But you don't necessarily want to do that. 82% chance miss. You don't want to do that. You just want to go and attack, get in position. Running away is not necessarily an option. Ooh, look at that critical hit. And up, miss again. Look at that, 82% chance, and I missed twice in a row. I mean, look, and look, I had just gotten rid of that fight there, and both of my tanks are going to be half in health. So, okay, since I don't have a white magician, that means I have to use these potions. But as you can see, I only was able to make a total of 2, and then I had one from earlier. So what you need to do is you gotta sleep everywhere. And there, 1 hour of sleep, it takes 1 times food, and there you go, I'm going to get back my health. Now, it doesn't even matter if the enemies are standing right there. I thought you have to go to a safe spot. No, you can just do it right in front of the enemies. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, that's the thing. So let's go ahead and open this puppy up right here. Usually when there's a large open space, you can pretty much know that you're going to be up against an enemy pretty soon. And here, look, I couldn't see the roach, but then boom, all the fog of war is lifted. So I'm just going to stand back here. I'm going to let the enemies come to me. That's usually the best thing to do, actually. You never want to go charging in, because all these guys are melee. Maybe one of them might be a caster, but still, as you can see, they move into me, and then I'll have the upper hand. And of course, the nice thing though about this fight is that, or any fights, is that I could go first. Like right there, I actually went first. But sometimes the enemies goes first, and there's no rhyme or reason for it. It just happens. I don't know. I guess that's an RNG rule somewhere in the background that they don't really tell you about. So there, it took all 4 of my guys to kill 1 roach. 1 roach. And luckily I did heal up because this is actually going to be a little bit of a difficult fight. So obviously you want to go and concentrate on one of them. Oh my god, 1 hit point left. Isn't that debilitating? Okay, well, I'm going to have to waste all of my arrow shots just to get that going. Now later on the Black Magician does get really powerful with AoE spells. But right now, suck! Alright, let's go ahead and take this undead zombie out. And that's another little beef I have there too. I accidentally clicked. I meant to click on the enemy, but this little pointer thing is a little bit touchy. I might actually hit the background and then I move instead of actually using my stuff. Oh boy. The nice thing though is that if he does get killed in battle, he'll come back and he will gain all the experience he would have gained. Look at that. I'm all completely down in health because they were attacking my one guy. So unfortunately, I'm just got to rest and use up my food again. I mean, it's just, you have to attack, you have to go and fight in combat and heal up at the same time. It's just, oh, what? I don't understand some of the, I don't know, you know, and really, until you get a little bit later on into the game is when the game really starts to shine. But in the beginning, you gotta slog through it. You got to, otherwise it's just broken. It's absolutely broken. Oh yeah, I better rest. Alright, let's go ahead and just rest for 1 hour. Let's get back to 70-80% health. Okay, and let's continue on. And as you can see there, I'm just kind of discovering as I go. And look at that, the rat's already out of range. So let's go ahead and use my terrain to the advantage, and I should be able to kill this one rat. Oh, failed the cast! Why did they do that? I don't understand why they felt the need to make it to where your spells fizzle. Alright, now it does add a little extra challenge to it, and the nice thing is that the enemies can also fail their spells as well, so that's pretty nice because sometimes you don't want to get hit by the enemy spells, but I think it's a bit of a trade-off because they're already limited by their mana, okay? And on top of that, these guys can also get hit. They can definitely go and get themselves killed if they concentrate. Right now, these are all melee critters, and so right now my melee guys can cover them, no problem. But later on, they'll have arrows, they'll be able to cast magic spells themselves, and so it's really, really difficult to keep your guys up, especially if you forget about their constitution and their HP scores near the end of the game, or at least in the middle, because they will kill them if you're not looking, okay? And that's a little bit frustrating because you have to get, like I said, you have to get your primary weapon up, then you need the secondary things such as lockpicking, alchemy, lore, all that other good stuff that really makes this world go round. But now you have to make sure that you have your defense all in line. Otherwise you're going to be in huge, huge trouble. Let's go take out this roach. I'm tired of these roaches. Tired! Ugh, little creepy crawlers. Let's go ahead and take this guy out there. Alright. Look at that. And again, my guy was focused down and I'm down in health. And this is it. I have to fight, sleep, fight, sleep, fight, sleep. It gets extremely repetitive because I have to stop pretty often to actually get my guys in battle condition every single fight. Now I don't mind that they actually go and attack my one guy, but look at this, medium lock, 5% chance, might as well forget it. It's just that, you know, they need to make it to where you get hit a few times and then you have to rest up. Why don't they do that? I don't understand it. I am the heroes, right? Why is it after one fight my guys are down and out? You know, it's just, why? Why? Alright, let's go and take a look at this barrel right here. Alright, let's grab this book up. And let's go over here. Alright, and I think this is where I need to go. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, that's the butcher right there. Okay, so I don't want to go and take a look at the butcher yet. Let's go ahead and explore the rest of this dungeon. Maybe I can get some more items for myself before seeing them. That might actually be the choice here. And get some gold. Let's put away my torch because I don't need my torch for places that I've already explored. And like I said, there's no map. I have to literally memorize where I have been. Otherwise, look, I have to backtrack a little bit. Okay, there we go. I haven't been over here. There we go. Alright, well, it looks like I have been there. And there's no way to speed up the game. At least I don't even think there is any way to speed up the walking speed. A little bit annoying there as well. But I mean, it is an old school game, alright? Let's go ahead and move up. Take him out. I don't know why I'm moving him up. He's always getting freaking hit. Oh, missed. 88% chance missed. That's okay. At least he's going to be followed up by my black magician. Oh, he's going to hit my ugly man. VG. And there I did name him after Final Fantasy character names. Aaron, how could you miss, man? Alright, that's okay. We're going to be able to take these guys out. And look, like I said, I'm one level above what I really need to be. Otherwise, this would be a little bit more strenuous. Let's go ahead and choose her. Put this mana pot in there. Put the fish. You know, thankfully they do give you a lot of fish, but still, I mean, you know, they could have done a little bit better. Just a little bit. Grab up this free gold. Who leaves golds in these little boxes, honestly, right? I mean, oh, nobody will find it in here. Haha. I tricked them all. Okay, so I have not found the secret passage, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and rest up fully because I'm going to need it. Do I need 2 hours? Yeah, let's go 2 hours. Just in case. Grab up all the mana. Alright, there we go. And the usual thing is to just quick save it because there's, like I said, a lot of RNG involved, and so you definitely want to save it before the fight. Alright, so here's going to be the nice thing here. Like I said, you can talk to the butcher. He's not going to attack right away. He says, now what is this? Have you come all the way down here just for me? We're here to put an end to your violent rampage. Who are you now? That's a good one. I'm going to assume that Administrator Tonkin put you up to this, that bumbling idiot. Okay, so now that you're here, he'll give me 2 choices. You can try your hand at slaying me and my undead henchmen. Good luck with that. Or you can help me take care of this fool Tonkin. So this is going to be the really fun thing about this game right here, is that they usually give you at least 2 choices to finish off a major quest. I mean, there's actually times in which later on you could do the quest, and if you're not being careful, you can actually use the quest item for yourself and augment your stats. And then after that, you go and tell a lie to the quest giver and say, oh, I didn't find it. And then, okay. And then you'll get the quest rewards. What? You know, that's the really great thing about this game. But you know what? We're not going to side with you. I could actually do this here. How about we let you go in exchange for your life and stop terrorizing Asterlin? Let's try number 3. Your power of persuasion is lacking, so looks like we're going to fight. And we are going to be taking down the Buha. The Buha! No, it's the butcher. Oh, no, I missed. Okay, that's alright. Oh, I failed! Like I said, RNG. Oh, but look at that. He's a spellcaster, and he failed. Alright, awesome, awesome. Oh, man, that's going to be great. And like I said, look, there's no way I can really defend my guys. There's no taunt. There's no nothing. Oh, my gosh. He could have one-shotted my guys right there. Let's go ahead and kill the stupid butcher first. Alright, let's move away from the fight. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move away from the undead things trying to kill me. Okay, let's do. Oh, he failed again. Awesome. Oh, and he missed. And he missed. Oh, look at that. This is great. Oh, one guy missed. One guy hit. Okay, so look, I'm actually down a lot of health. Let's go ahead and pop my potion. Like I said, it only takes 1 action point. Those little green dots represents how many action points I have. So let's go ahead and concentrate on killing this undead zombie. Oh. Looks like I'm going to miss. And we should be able to finish him off 83%. Yeah. They could have a chance to resist. So not only do they have a chance to fizzle, fail your spell, but you can miss it or they can resist it. So like I said, it is pretty hacks towards the spellcasters because it's as if they don't want you to be a spellcaster or something. But you got to. You got to. This is a fantasy game. I don't know why they felt the need to really nerf mages. I mean, are they really that powerful? Are they really, you know, just they're limited by mana. Just make the spells more to cast or something. I don't know. Or, you know, they're already squishy. I don't understand some of the decisions here. Alright, so like I said, I am over leveled. Look, I can get some human flesh. I am a little bit over leveled, like I said, so I'm gonna beat this no problem. But still, this could have been quite debilitatingly difficult. Let's go ahead and give him that. A human ear. Why is there a human ear? I don't know. Okay, and that's going to be it right there. So now I did finish him off. Let's go and move up and talk to my quest giver. I do note that going this way here, you got to hold the mouse. Otherwise, you can only use the directional arrows, and then you can only go one of 4 ways. Here, if I hold the mouse, then I can actually move the down, left, right, and up, which seems to be faster if I go left or right. So anytime I can go left and right is a good time. Alright, so luckily for you, I have memorized this dungeon already because I've gotten completely lost. And now I know where I'm going. So let's go ahead and go back and talk to this dude right there. And talking. And oh yes, and sometimes they'll try to gyp you on your quest. Sometimes they don't tell you what they're going to give you. And then you finish the quest, and then you can use your persuade ability to get you more gold or whatever. So that's also really nice as well. The butcher won't be bothering Asterlin anymore, thanks to you. So there's a lot of really little stuff that's pretty cool about this game. So again, since I did do a battle, look at that. I can't be fighting like this. I can't be fighting in this condition. Let's go ahead and take the bed and then go sleep right there. And let's go ahead and do it for 2 hours. Like so, get back to full life. And then get back here. Alright, so another nice thing about this game is that you can go and pick locks and steal stuff. So here, I'm going to try to pick this lock. Oh, I broke the lockpick. Okay, 35% chance on this easy, stupid desk. And obviously, the thing to do here is to just save scum. Because there's no seeding involved in this game. You could just save scum that and not break any picks, because picks actually cost a good bit in this game. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here. Gold, that's not mine. Now, if anyone sees me do this, then I could get arrested, which is really cool. But since there's nobody in the room with me besides, my own party members, we're going to take everything that's not that's not nailed down. Let's go ahead and do this. Can't do that. Alright, nothing else. Okay, well, that's going to be it. Now, the funny thing is that sometimes you might steal something at the shopkeepers, and then you can just turn around and sell it right back to him. He's like, oh, you stole from me, and then he'll totally get you in trouble. Like this guy here. If I take anything from here, look, then that will mean that he's going to be like, what the heck? Okay, but now earlier, I think I did not finish the quest, and this stuff was not free, but I think if I take it now, yes, it's going to be all completely free. So that's the really cool thing. Now, I can pick this lock right here, but then he'll be like, what the heck? Darren would be like, what? What are you doing, guys? And you can also pick pockets, 48% chance to do it. I can get 76 gold. Now, like I said, you could save scum this, okay? But the nice thing is that when you do pickpocket, you gain experience. Also, when you learn alchemy, or you learn spells, or when you do some certain other things, you actually gain experience for doing these skills. So that's pretty nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and quick save this before I forget. Alright, so we're going to move up here. So you can move about in the world, like I said. And in the overworld, there is going to be a big map like this. So this kind of tells you how huge the world actually is. And it's quite huge, okay? I still have not been able to walk from one side to the other in a few hours. I think you could do it pretty easily, actually. Maybe take about 15 minutes, I think. 20 minutes, but still, you gotta stop along the way and do the little quest and, not get killed by the local fauna or the animals that's gonna be nearby. Now, as you're walking around, this is still actually in town. So here, the really cool thing is, oh, there's actually some bandits standing right there. So let's go ahead and attack them. Look at that. They got bow and arrow people, so they're going to start shooting my guys in the back there. So I already shot my mage, who's wearing an eye patch. Because, eye patch. It's cool. Oh, I'm going to miss! Crap. Let's go ahead and take these guys down. Alright, look at that. I'm going to be able to kill this guy. No problem. And then we're going to begin on this other berserker. Ha! You missed me. Oh, he hit me for 7, and then this guy's gonna walk up, hit me for 11. Hit me. Hit me, man. Yeah, let's go ahead. Take this guy's out. Right there, 77% to 89. Alright, oh my gosh, huge crit. Right there. Oh, failed spell casting. Oh, he crit me for 17. Let's go up there and ask him a question. Oh, I didn't want to answer it. 88%. Oh, missed. Oh my gosh, that's really bad. And because of that, one guy's gonna go down. Oops. That's okay. That is okay because I will be able to kill him now, and then I'll get my guy back, but he won't have any more mana. But he still will actually get the experience. 625. I'll actually be able to level up real soon. And what is the deal with these orc ears? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But there is a lot of good thing about this game. The scenery is pretty nice where there is going to be scenery. There's lots of goodies to be had. Everywhere I go, I pretty much get something that help me out. Look at that. Rusty Saber is better than the actual saber, non-rusty saber. What's up with that? Alright, let's go ahead and pick these logs. Absolutely just RNGesus. Right there. Oh gosh. So we're gonna go, I need to get my guy healed up again. Look, one battle healed up yet again. Okay, so with that there, yes, there is a lot of good things about this game. Lots of choices for you to make and lots of room to explore everywhere you go. This game is actually fairly fun, but some of the details here really scratch your head. And like I said, the first couple hours you're gonna have to just trudge through it because honestly this game really opens up when you get to, I wouldn't say level 10, but around maybe level 8, somewhere around there. As soon as you get past 25 points and everything, things start to really get a whole lot better. You don't fail your spell casting as much, you don't miss as much, but I will say that the attacks on your guys, they hit you harder, and it almost kind of doesn't even matter what your armor stat is, I feel like. And what is the armor mitigation? I don't even know. So with that, guys, please pick this up at a really good discount if you can help it. Don't pay full price, but definitely this game is worth it if you're looking for a nice big RPG. It really makes me remind me of the old RPG systems like Zulima. That is a really good game as well. So it's definitely can be there. I mean, I would definitely play more of whatever this developer is going to be dishing out. But until then, they need to do a lot more polishing, a lot more reworking on some of the systems here. But otherwise, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Please check me out for some more. This is the VG Purist. Please like my videos. And hopefully, I'll see you guys next time.